So this weekend we're having the San Angelo Ceramic Invitational.
It's kind of a collaborative event in order to celebrate ceramics.
If you pardon the pun, Super Bowl ceramics, because it's ceramics bowl. I love it. I love it.
But also to exhibit a bunch of different contemporary ceramics in town.
A lot of events.
The legacy itself of the San Angelo Symposium.
And as well, we're hosting a bunch of different workshops.
And if you like to sling clay, it's your time to shine.
Last week, over 5 days, about a dozen locations, and tons of clay, San Angelo demonstrated why it's the visual arts capital of Texas.
I think being in desolate or seemingly desolate West Texas, you have to create your own stimulus, and so that's why there's so many artists. And this ceramics community is a pretty tightly knit community. There's some workshops at ASU.
My name is Ha-Yun Seol. I'm the assistant professor of Angelo State University teaching ceramics. You know, the students, the pieces that you see in the gallery, those are the pieces that are done by the students who never take the classes. This is their first semester.
I always get inspired by what the students come up with, especially beginners. They don't really know the rules of clay, and they tend to do things that I would never try, and they end up working, and that's always a really great learning experience. It's a very versatile material, and there's not only one way to do anything.
When it comes to ceramic practice, the approach, the collaboration between the tradition and the innovation that always been happening perpetually.
Pretty simple, right?
How can it become a professional artist? Like the most inspirational and effective way is to making a connection with the professional artists and who are actually working in the scene.
Art it's a means for communication, right? Like artists are communicators, and we just communicate with visual materials. I hope that my work gives people who are kind of sifting through similar feelings of complexity a place to sort of pause and reflect on them for themselves.
There's so many thriving artists out there that are glad to talk to you, show you their work.
You can use material to think about bigger ideas, like where does it come from, what economies are attached to it, what histories, what cultures, there's so many stories that material can tell, and I think clay does that really beautifully.
Then Friday night here at SAMFA, we have an opening of the Ceramics Invitational featured artists, Ruth Wilson, Bree Murphy, Eliza Au, and there's some phantasmagorical, incredible characters that were created by Ruth Wilson and others that just have their own whole universe to them. A lot of life to those figures.
These are all works that tell a story in some way too.
Saturday, there's all-day ceramics workshop at the chicken farm.
We're loading pots into the kiln right now. This is the raku workshop, part of the chicken farm workshop that happens out here during Ceramic Weekend. Ceramics is like a very broad term for that. And depending on what artists working in clay will, define themselves as. Some people call themselves potters, some people call themselves ceramicists, some say I'm a ceramic artist. It really just comes down to the way they view their approach to clay.
We get excited about rain, getting our 18 inches a year. So we create our own scene of life and vitality. Art is for everyone. Our art community is definitely thriving. It's a beautiful thing.
Randall Case, Fox West Texas.